it was just I just kept it really simple.
Mhm.
You know, I'm such a fan of or I'm so committed to just the value of one's word.
Charlie Sheen once earned $150 million at the height of his fame. Yet by 2016, he was completely broke. And the downfall was not just because of bad decisions or costly divorces. It was something far darker, something that drained him every single week. Between 2007 and 2012, Charlie was spending $200,000 every week on cocaine. And his dealer later said that even major cartels were shocked by the amounts he ordered and cut him off because they believed no single person could use that much. Then, in November 2010, routine insurance test gave him news that changed the direction of his life forever. He was HIV positive, and immediately the panic and the hush money began. $10 million paid out in silence before the nightmare had even started to unfold. Charlie's road to destruction began long before 2.5 Men, long before the fame and the million-dollar paychecks. At 9 years old, he stood on a movie set watching his father Martin Sheen repeatedly act out brutal death scenes for a World War II drama, and the violence and fear around him left deep marks. At 12, he was flown to the Philippines, where Martin had suffered a severe heart attack during the filming of Apocalypse Now. Charlie saw his father looking decades older than he was, asking for a priest, and something inside him cracked under the fear of losing him. Those early traumas stayed inside him and grew with him. Shaping the chaos that followed, by high school Charlie was already moving in Hollywood circles with Sean Penn, Rob Lowe, and Robert Downey Jr. And at 17, he was drinking heavily and smoking weed while cocaine was offered freely at the parties he attended. His school attendance over 3 years was only 32%. And when he was expelled just weeks before graduation, he felt nothing because he believed fame was waiting for him. When 2.5 Men began, the madness behind the scenes was unbelievable. Charlie arrived for the pilot wearing the same clothes he had worn during a 3-day bender in Vegas. Smelling of tequila, yet the network welcomed it because they wanted a character whose real life matched the wild behavior. On screen, his salary exploded from $1.25 million per episode in Season 6 to $1.8 million in Season 7, plus millions more from rerun profits, giving him $48 million in 2010 alone. And Warner Brothers said he could not be replaced, but the cracks were spreading fast. During a 2006 episode, he arrived drunk with a blood alcohol level of 0.18. Unable to speak his lines, and the studio spent hundreds of thousands of dollars repairing the episode with voice replacement. His wife, Denise Richards, filed for a restraining order, saying he pointed a loaded gun at her, drank bottles of wine before noon, and used cocaine in his trailer. Months later in Aspen, Brooke Mueller told police he put a knife to her throat while living on a $2,000 a day cocaine habit. And the show lost millions while production stopped. Then came the HIV diagnosis in late 2010, a secret he kept from everyone, and fear drove him to pay nearly $10 million to silence people from his past. His wealth collapsed from $150 million to barely $20 million as he mortgaged his home again and again. In 2011, Warner Brothers fired him after a 36-hour binge ended in the hospital. And even though he sued for $100 million, he walked away with only $10 million. He began the violent torpedo of Truth Tour, shouting about Tiger Blood, Adonis DNA, and 7-gram rocks while fans screamed winning. By 2016, he was earning only $6,000 a month, drowning in debt, unable to cover child support, and buried in credit card bills. Then in December 2017, his daughter found him unconscious on the bathroom floor after his 9th overdose, and that moment finally pushed the family to intervene. Years later, Charlie Sheen has remained sober and is trying to rebuild the life he once destroyed. For more shocking celebrity stories, make sure you like this video. Subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.